good management of the properties with a receptive landlord, those attract private investment and private tenants. To Chip's point, it's going to take time. There's no doubt about that. We know that you have to be patient in development. But what the investments that they've made in Mercantile Center, those spaces will fill. I feel very confident about that. What they've done with the lobby, what they're doing with their master plan. Actually, a physical cut through. The mall, essentially the Galleria, was pointed to nowhere. So it acted as a barrier to connecting into Washington Square and to Worcester's east side for years and years and years. And the mammoth block of it caused essentially everybody to physically move around it. We even built the roads, the big service roads that were wide to dump all of the traffic out of the city in a very fast and convenient way. So all of the infrastructure was set up around essentially this big, massive block that was put in the middle of the downtown. By taking them all down and reconnecting, essentially there was no big idea here. We put the roads back where they were. Front Street always came through to Washington Square in Worcester's heyday, and we reconnected the transportation hub with our downtown and where all our offices were. And by doing that, we created more manageable sized parcels with a more mixed use focus, so that it wasn't just focused on when the mall was open. It's now focused on, we now have Unum, we have St. Vincent. They're open after 5 o'clock. We now have 400 residents that will be living here downtown. We have hotel guests. We have office tenant guests. So the mixed use nature of what that one move of infrastructure did to create those paths, and to continue to preserve the parking but split up throughout the development, was a key urban decision, was to put the parking underground, which is very expensive. But those key moves of putting the infrastructure in and repositioning the parking, it's going to pay off for years and years to come. Critically important that the walk from Roseland, from the hotel, if you're an office tenant, these walks up to Main Street, to the Hanover Theater, and to Mechanics Hall are critical.